Good morning, beautiful mamas. Today we'll be practicing befriending as we start to explore these changes in the CDC guidelines with social distancing. It's an opportunity to explore befriending those we haven't seen in a while and reaching out and possibly doing something outside together. And an opportunity to befriend ourselves and possibly, for many people right now, little pieces of anxiety that are in there that might feel a little bit concerned about reconnecting or how we might be seen if we're okay. Anxiety often says, am I okay? Are we okay? So we can befriend those scared parts of us inside as we befriend and reconnect with others out there. So just begin that process of journeying inward. And as you do so, see if you can bring a spirit of care and kindness with you. Kind eyes, caring eyes that look lovingly within. And just take a moment to notice what's there, what's emerging in the inner realm of sensation, thought, emotion, memory, image, or any kind of sub-personality, any part of you that's a collection of all of those things that might be in need of some of your attention right now. Maybe the social part of you, or the introvert part of you that's not so comfortable with re-emerging into this more social world. Just taking a moment to be with any parts of you, even parts unrelated to what I'm talking about. Whatever's coming up for you, just take a few moments to meet those part of you, greet those part of you, those parts, and see if you might just shine some caring attention on them. And see if you can invite them to see you, to take you in, your loving presence. Let them know that you are here, caring about them. You can invite them to take in your care more fully, these parts of you. Then take a moment to be with these parts of you. These parts of you that might be in need of your attention right now. See if you can just take a moment to be with them in just the way they need you to be right now. Some parts of you might want you to stay at a distance. Some parts of you might need a hug. Maybe this part of you wants you to sit right next to her, to just be there by her side. Just asking or sensing, whichever feels right, how this part of you needs you to be with her right now. And just take a moment and offer that to her, befriending her. as you are with her in just the way she needs you to be, you can ask her, what do you want me to know about your experience? I'm saying her, it might be more of a masculine energy, it might be more of a neutral gender parts of us don't have to represent the gender that we are. So just ask this part of you what it wants you to know about itself, about its experience. And see if you can reflect back some understanding. If you get it, let her know, I get it. That makes sense. It makes so much sense. And just ask her if there's anything else. What else do you want me to know about your experience? If there's anything more coming, see if you can just let her know that you hear her, you understand. And just let her know that we're going to begin to bring this to a close for now, that you'd like to come back and spend time with her again, if that feels true to you. Developing this relationship with her, nurturing it. And then begin to bring the awareness to the breath, beginning to deepen the breath. Transitioning into deep 3-part breathing. Feel free to bring right hand to belly, left hand to chest or heart. And exhale, fully press the belly in, exiting the air out through the nostrils. Inhale, slowly expand belly, rib cage, collarbones rise. And exhale, collarbones lower, chest lowers, belly deflates. Inhale, expanding belly, rib cage, collarbones rise. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. And on the in-breath, engaging Mula Bandha, root lock. And on the out-breath, releasing that. Slowly, as if moving down 3 or 4 floors. Continuing at your own pace. Inviting the sacred organs into the practice. and befriending them. Including them. Investing in their health for our longevity. Investing in their long-term health. Good, and after the next long, slow exhalation, you can return the breath back to normal. And feel free to unite the palms or place both hands on the heart. And humbly bow the head down to the openness of heart. And just take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests deep, deep within you. See that spacious light within you and bow to it. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light within each of your children. See that light within them and bow to it. And take a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate that divine spark of life and light that rests within all beings everywhere without exception. And you can bring the hands together in front of the heart if they're not there already. And begin to roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. And just take a few breaths into the left side of the neck. I am not mirror imaging you, so feel free to close your eyes and just attune to my voice so I don't confuse you visually. Just breathing into the left side of the neck, you can roll the head back a little bit, staying towards the right. You can roll the head forward a little bit, tucking the chin down towards the right a little bit, engaging different muscles on the left side, and then just send some care to them. You can even use silent words inside your own mind. I care about you. These sensations that I'm feeling in the left side of the neck, I care about you. Take a nice deep breath into those sensations. And exhale, chin towards the chest. And then roll the left ear towards the left shoulder. And send the breath into the right side of the neck. And you can roll the head back a little bit, staying towards the left with the head, lifting the chin up to the left. Notice the sensations in the right side of the neck as you do this. And then roll the chin down a little bit, tuck the chin in towards the left. Send the breath into the right side of the neck. And as you explore those sensations, see if you can send a message of care. I care about you. And all that you've been holding. I see all that you've been shouldering, and I care. Take a nice deep breath in to the right side of the neck. And exhale, chin towards the chest, and layering in the breath. Inhale, right ear towards right shoulder, sending breath into the left side of the neck. And exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, head towards the left, sending breath into the right side of the neck. And continue at your own slow breathing pace, nice and slowly, simple, gentle flow with lots of presence. Bathing the neck in your caring attention. That's it. Befriending, befriending the body and its sensations, its many sensations. Good. After the next full round, you can pause. Great. And you can bring the hands onto the earth out in front, coming onto the hands and knees. And you can extend the left leg back, lifting the left leg about hip height. Some of you will stay here. Others will extend the right arm forward. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Lift the left foot a little higher than hip height. And then tuck the knee towards the chest and maybe pull the right elbow towards the knee. It's fine to keep the right hand down if you're feeling wobbly. If it's available, you can pull the right elbow towards left knee and tuck the forehead towards the knee at the same time. So with the breath, inhale, reaching right arm forward, left leg back, or just left leg back, lift the chest. And exhale, elbow towards knee or knee towards forehead. Inhale, right arm forward, left leg back, and continue at your own slow breathing pace. Just sending caring attention to your dear body and whatever's happening here, including all of the wobbles. Those wobbles are there because the body is doing its best to center us and restabilize. Helpful wobbles. After the next full round, you can pause, lowering the right hand down. And just do a little organic movement, moving through the hips, elbows, shoulders, head, neck. Oh, good. And just moving into stillness. Extend the right leg back, hip height. Extend the left arm forward. If that's too much, just lower the left hand back down and you can just move the leg. It's plenty challenging with the left hand down. If you'd like that extra experience, you can extend the left arm forward and then lift the right leg a little higher. Lift the head, neck, and chest a little higher. Take a deep breath in and exhale, elbow towards knee, forehead towards knee. Good. Inhale, right leg back, left arm up. Exhale, curling inward. And continue. Sending a caring attitude, a caring attention to your body's experience amidst all the wobbling that's going to happen as we move and breathe through this flow. Good. After the next full round, you can pause, lowering the left hand down, lowering the right knee down. And then you can just settle into child's pose, extended with the arms out in front. Rest the forehead down onto the earth. And here in child's pose, just take a moment to bow down lovingly and humbly to a childhood friend. A friend that befriended you, a friend that you befriended when you were little, that brought you joy, discovery, companionship. And just take a moment to send some thanks to him or her. And just notice any thoughts, feelings, images, or sensations that are emerging as you give thanks to this friend. Whether they're in your life or not, probably for most of us, they're not in our lives anymore, but we can still feel grateful for them
and the way they touch our lives. Take a nice deep breath in. Long, slow exhalation. And extend the arms forward, shift the weight into the hands coming up onto all fours. And then melt the hips forward, lifting head, neck, and chest, drawing shoulders back and down. Knees can stay on the floor or lift up. Take a few deep breaths and open your heart to the friendship that you gave that friend, that childhood friend. Even if it wasn't perfect friendship, even if you weren't the perfect friend, perfection isn't necessary here. Just thanking yourself for being kind or experiencing joy, creating fun things to do together. Take a nice deep breath in, honoring yourself as a friend to that childhood friend. And exhale, press back into child's pose or curl the toes under, lift the hips up high, downward facing dog. Really bowing down to yourself as a friend. And the qualities that you bring to your friendships. Maybe it was your ability to listen and understand. Moving with the breath, inhale, come forward and up towards upward dog, opening your heart to yourself as a friend. And exhale, press back into child's pose or downward dog, bowing down to that friend, giving thanks to her. Inhale, come forward and up, opening your heart to yourself as a friend. And exhale, bowing down to that childhood friend of yours. And continue at your own slow breathing pace, honoring yourself as a friend on the in-breath. And giving thanks to your childhood friend on the out-breath. Good. After the next full round, you can pause. Eventually resting into child's pose or downward dog, your choice. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths. Inviting Mula Bandha root lock into these 3 breaths. Take a deep breath in, engage Mula Bandha root lock. On the exhalation, open the mouth, constrict the throat slightly. Open mouth Ujjayi exhalation. Releasing the root lock as you exhale. Good. Inhale, engage root lock. Open the mouth, constrict the throat. Good. Inhale, engaging root lock. Open the mouth, constrict the throat, releasing. Good. Bring the arms alongside the legs. If you're in child's pose, walk the feet forward towards the hands. If you're in downward dog. And lift the body all the way up to standing. Standing near the front of the mat. And just taking a moment to feel the soles of our feet, drawing the attention from the thinking, planning mind down through the body, down through the belly, down through the legs, into the soles of the feet. Letting our souls connect with the earth energy, Mother Earth that holds us no matter what we're thinking, feeling, doing, no matter what's happening in our interpersonal relationships or friendships, that ground that's there for us, that we can ground into. And from there, drawing the energy of the earth up into the legs, into the belly, into the womb, nurturing those creative juices up into the chest, into the heart.
Rotate palms forward for an external rotation of the shoulders, opening the heart center more fully. Shoulder blades down onto the back. And then unite the palms together in front of the heart. Just take a moment to bring to mind a friend from high school or college. That you feel called to celebrate in this moment. Just letting his or her image or name come to foreground. Then extend the arms forward, up and back. And just take a moment to open your arms and your heart in celebration and gratitude for the way that this person touched your life, enriched your life. Supported you, allowed you to support them. The delight and fun and adventure you shared. Lifting up out of the low back, arching back, take a deep breath in. And exhale, hinge forward, bow down, sending gratitude to them. Just thanking them. And then tune into your own dear body, scanning the low back, scanning the backs of the legs, befriending these sensations that move through our bodies. And just send a message of care. I care about you. I see you, I hear you, I feel you. I'm right here with you. Just a willingness to listen and be with those sensations, not just from afar. As we do in mindfulness, there's a little bit of distance in mindfulness. In the internal family systems approach, we begin to truly befriend. We come a little closer and make a little more contact with those experiencing that we note in mindful awareness. So noticing the sensations and then befriending them. Hey there, I feel you there and I care about you. Let me know if you have any information for me, anything you want me to know about you, and I'll listen. Bend the knees, fingertips in line with the toes. Step the left foot far back, left knee raised or lowered, lifting the head, neck, and chest, opening the heart. Feeling the sensations in the front of the left hip and thigh in particular. And then just taking a few moments to acknowledge the friendship that you brought to your high school friend or your college friend. And just taking a moment to really thank yourself for being a good friend, even if the friendship didn't last forever. Just thanking yourself for being kind and caring, for being a good friend. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, right foot back, downward dog or plank pose. And tune into the body, befriend the sensations that are there. As women, when we're stressed, our systems release a little bit of oxytocin, and that happens in men too. And that oxytocin is the tend and befriend hormone, it's called. It's referred to as the tend and befriend hormone. So if, when we're stressed, we reach out to connect with others and offer them support or let them support us, it actually stimulates a little bit more release of oxytocin that's enhanced by our estrogen. Interestingly, this benefit of the oxytocin, which is
also lowers our stress, lowers cortisol. This effect and benefit is kind of blocked a little bit by testosterone. So people with more testosterone tend not to benefit from talking to others and gathering when they're stressed. They might benefit more from being alone and being more internal. So even though there's still some benefit, there's not as much benefit. So there's a biological predisposition we have as women to gather and talk and share. So from here, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog. Pressing the hands down and back to lift the chest up, tuck the chin slightly. You can lift the knees off the floor, engaging the quadriceps. And then just take a few deep breaths in loving recognition of ourselves for this past year when that natural biological inclination to gather and connect was removed from us. The ability to connect was blocked because of the global pandemic. Just take a moment to send some care to the part of you that has been impacted by that. Just let her or him know that you get how hard it's been. And let her know she's not alone. But that her experience matters to you. Her unique experience of this matters to you. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, press the hands down, lift the hips up high, downward facing dog. And just take a moment to bow down to the one within you that's been deprived of having lots of contact with friends for this past year plus. And just let her know you get what a deep impact it has. And that you're right there for her. And you can look between the hands and step the left foot forward between the hands, right knee raised or lowered, lifting the head, neck, and chest. And just take a moment to open your heart to some small way that you might feel called to reach out to a friend in your life now. Now that you might be vaccinated or they might be vaccinated. Now that it's more safe to gather in person, outdoors. If you're vaccinated, when you're vaccinated, see what comes up as you just open your heart to the potentiality of reconnecting with friends. Just let some images float by, some possibilities touch your heart, and inspire some creativity. Just notice who it is that you're gravitating towards in this moment. What ideas you might bring to that friendship as a safe way to connect. Take a deep breath into those possibilities. And exhale, right foot steps forward to meet the left, bow the head, tuning in, and just taking a moment to befriend your own sensations in your own dear body. The long hamstring muscles, the hips, the mid-low back region,
I'm right here for you. I care about you. I'm reaching out to connect with you. And then extend the arms forward, lengthening through the low back, lifting the torso up, lifting the arms up. Opening your arms and heart wide to the possibility of reconnecting with some of your current day friends. Even if you're not ready now, just planting seeds for when you feel safe enough to meet in person. What's one of the first things you want to invite a friend to do with you? What can you bring to that friendship knowing that those people, those friends have been deprived of friendship as well? They've been lonely and isolated as well. Just open to the vast potentiality of possibility for sweet, caring connection with friends. Take a nice deep breath into that. And exhale, unite the palms and slide the hands down to the heart. And just take a moment to integrate. There's a lot there that we just did internally. And with the breath, inhale the arms forward, up and back, opening to the potential of reconnecting with friends. Exhale, bow down, befriending yourself and your own dear body. Inhale, right foot back, lifting head, neck, and chest, opening to the potential to reconnect. Exhale, left foot back, downward dog or plank pose. Inhale, come forward and up, opening your heart to your friendship that you can offer to others. And exhale, downward facing dog, celebrating that, honoring that. Inhale, right foot forward, lift the heart, treasuring the friendship you carry within you. Exhale, left foot forward, bow down, shine some care on your own sensations. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to the possibility of reconnecting. And exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to the possibility of reconnecting. And exhale, bow down, trusting your own pace and timing with that. Inhale, left foot back, lift the heart open, celebrate the friendship that you have to offer. Exhale, right foot back, bow down to the friendships that have touched your life. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog, opening your heart to friendships. And exhale, bowing down, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, honoring the friendship you have to give. And exhale, right foot forward, bowing down to the sensations within you and befriending them. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, open to the vast potential of reconnecting. And exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, open to the possibilities to reconnect. And exhale, bow down as you honor your own pace and timing with that, no rush. Inhale, right foot back, lift head, neck, and chest, honoring the friendship you have to give. And exhale, left foot back, bowing down to the friends around you. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lift head, neck, and chest. Yes, exhale, left foot forward, bow the head to the sensations that are there. Inhale, arms forward, up and back, opening to the vast potential to reconnect with friends. And exhale, palms to the heart. And pause here, just noticing, integrating being with whatever's there within you right now. Good. And exhale fully. Inhale the arms forward, up and back, and pause here. Press the feet down, lean into the toes, hips come forward, lift up and out of the low back, arching up and back. Just inviting in friendship, consciously inviting in caring, supportive friends into your life. And as you invite that in, send it out as well, sending out friendship to those friends. Care and kindness out to them as you invite them in. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, hinge forward, bow down, tuning in. Bend the knees, lower the buttocks down, a little bit above knee height. And then extend the arms forward and up alongside the ears. Utkatasana, chair pose, sitting back and down. And we're going to lower the arms down, palms facing down. Lower the arms down and back. Lift the chest up, kind of a back bend here. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Lift the chest and heart. Inhale, rotate palms towards each other, inviting friendship in. And exhale, the arms forward and up, sending friendship out through the hands, the fingertips from the heart. Inhale, inviting friendship in, palms press back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, palms face each other. And exhale, lift the arms up, sending friendship out. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. If you are tired, on the in-breath, when the arms go back, you can straighten the legs. And on the exhalation, as the arms lift, you can sit back into chair pose. Considering a chair you might sit in to reconnect with a friend, a couch with a blanket, or sitting around a table with tea. Remember doing that? Just inviting in possibilities of chairs that you might sit in as you get to reconnect with friends in person again. Maybe it's an outdoor chair or a backyard Adirondack chair. After the next full round, you can pause and chair pose, hinge forward from the hips, and bow down. And just take a moment to integrate. The writer Wendell Berry says that the smallest unit of health is a community. The smallest unit of health is a community. So just take a moment to bow down to this community that we've created here, that we've been able to sustain with each other throughout the pandemic. And bow down to other communities that you've been able to maintain connection with, despite the distance. Just send some gratitude. Good. Exhale fully. Inhale, left foot back. Lift head, neck, and chest. And pause here. And take a moment to open the heart to perhaps one of your first boyfriends or girlfriends, your first romantic relationships. And just open your heart to that person, maybe your first love, And just bow the head, close the eyes. Just bowing the head, closing the eyes. Honoring this person. The way they touched your life. Even though it probably didn't work out in the end. Still brought love to your life. Just send some thanks for them. Anais Nin writes, each friend represents a world in us, a world possibly not born until they arrive. And it's only by this new meeting that this new world is born. So just thank this first boyfriend or girlfriend or one of your first loves for helping to create this world within you. And lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, lots of gratitude. And then you can lift your left knee, lower your lower your left heel to the right, and reach your left arm forward, up and back, spiraling open into Warrior Two. So we're going to spiral the thighs outward. Make sure you can see your right big toe so that knee isn't leaning in, blocking your vision of it. Going to spiral the right knee back a little bit, out to the right. Good. Pressing the pinky toe of the left foot back and down. Pressing back through the left knee a little bit. And then we're going to lower the left hand down onto the left thigh. Rotate the right palm up. Arch up and back. Reverse warrior. And then from here, we're going to see if we can slide the left arm forward slightly. So the left palm is up, fingertips pointing forward in the direction of the right toes. The right hand is pointing back in the direction of the left heel. Just take a moment to open the right side of the chest and heart. Opening the heart to friendship. Reconnection with your community. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale. We're going to straighten the leg. And then we're going to bring the arms out to the sides. Lower the right arm down. Lift the left arm up. Bend at the elbows. So now the left fingertips are pointing in the direction of the right foot and the right fingertips are pointing back towards the left heel. And then we're going to bend the right knee and lean towards the right. Side angle pose. You can lower the right elbow down if you'd like that support, or you can keep it raised for a little more activity and challenge. Looking past the left shoulder up towards the sky, a little challenging. Good, straighten the right leg, bring the arms out to the sides. We're going to flow between these. If you need to rest at any time, you can. It's developing some heat, some tapas. Burn off some of this stuckness and deprivation we've been going through with our community and friendships. So bend the right knee, right arm up, left arm comes forward, reaching back, leaning back with the torso. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the right leg, arms out to the sides. Inhale, bend the right knee, leaning towards the right with the body, left arm up, right arm back. Exhale, straighten the right leg, arms out to the sides. Inhale, leaning back with the body, right arm up, left arm down. Reverse, warrior. Exhale, arms out to the sides. And then just continue at your own pace. It's okay if you're not doing exactly what I'm doing or instructing for. Just explore your own rhythm with this. It's creating some heat. Helping to move out of freeze mode, out of hibernation mode, back into mobility, movement, flow with friends. Knowing that it won't always be easy. Community offers us so many opportunities to bump up against each other's pain points and wounds. So it won't be easy necessarily. Coming into contact with the parts of us that feel scared or nervous or socially awkward. It's just an opportunity to tend and befriend them. After the next full round, you can pause with both arms out to the sides and the right leg straight. Good. Bend the right knee, moving into warrior two. Feel that warrior friend inside you. The one that has so much to give. The one that can hang in there when things get hard. The one that can keep opening her heart to friendship, despite heartache and loss and friendship transitions. Take a deep breath into her. And exhale, lower the right hand down, lower the left hand down on each side of the right foot. Swivel the left heel up, lower the left knee down, and bow the head to integrate. Just giving thanks to your capacity for friendship. For that vast potential within you to be a good friend to others. And to receive caring friendship when it comes your way. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a nice deep breath in, opening to friendship. And exhale, right foot back, downward dog or plank pose. Inhale, come forward and up into cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel the sensations and befriend them. Inhale, left foot forward between the hands and pause. So this is pretty active today. We're really burning some tapas. We're stimulating some heat in the system. Get things moving and flowing. Lift the right knee. Lower the right heel to the left slightly. Extend the right arm forward, up and back. Warrior two. And we're going to set up the legs, so spiral the legs outward. That left knee tends to fold in, so we're going to invite it back and out towards the left. Make sure you can see the left big toe. The right knee tends to bend, so we're going to press back through the right knee a little bit, grounding down through the right pinky toe. And you can decide if this is way too deep, you can step the back foot forward a little bit. That will help make this more gentle, even though it's still going to be active. And you can rest at any time. So from here, we'll lower down the right arm, rotate the left palm up. Right hand can start on the right thigh, and then lift the left arm up and back. Melt the hips down a little bit if you want to deepen the intensity. The right hand can stay on the right leg for support, or the right arm comes forward and points in the same direction as the left toes. Good. Inhale here, opening your heart to friendship. And exhale, straighten the left leg, arms out to the sides just to rest a little bit. And then bend the left knee, moving into side angle pose. We're going to lift the right arm alongside the right ear. Left forearm can go to left knee, or to make this more active, left hand comes in front and then points back towards the wall behind you. Right arm can bend a little, left arm can bend a little bit, and then look up and past the right shoulder. Good. Bend, bring the arms out to the sides, straighten the left knee. Exhale here. Inhale, left arm up, right arm down. Maybe right arm crosses in front as you arch back, reverse warrior. Exhale, arms out to the side, straighten the knee. Inhale, bend the front knee, lean to the left, leaning forward, right arm up, left arm down. Exhale, arms out to the side, straighten the front knee, and continue at your own slow breathing pace. That's it. Resting when needed. This is active. Honoring your dear body, befriending it. It's okay if you're getting confused. Just find your own flow. See what feels right to you. Good. After the next full round, you can pause with the arms out to the sides and the knee straight, the front leg straight. Bend the left knee, take a few breaths in Warrior Two. Feel that warrior spirit within you that can open your heart to friendship again and again and again, despite loss and transition and change. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lower left hand and right hand down. Swivel right heel up, lower right knee down, and bow the head. And just take a moment to sit with the query. How can I reconnect? What steps can I take to tend and befriend? What invitations can I send? It's okay if no answers are coming. Just delight in the spaciousness of the query as it plants seeds of possibility within you. Good. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot, bowing down and just taking a moment here to integrate and forward fold. As a therapist, I often have the honor of noticing certain trends that unfold. And right now, just seeing a lot of us, a very common thread of social anxiety with the joy of reemerging and reconnecting. So when there's light, there's shadow. This swell of possibility to reconnect. We can also honor the parts of us that are feeling scared or nervous about reconnecting. That's normal and human, part of this coming out of our hibernation hole. And we can tend and befriend those parts of us. I might feel that way sometimes. And even if you're not feeling that way, it can be helpful to know that those around you are probably feeling that way, especially those who've been more cautious during this lockdown. So from here, just bend the knees and roll the back up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, part by part. Re-emerging, unfolding. Inhale, shoulders forward and up, back and down, exhaling. Good. Place the hands onto the low back, palms on the back with fingertips down. Squeeze shoulder blades towards each other. Squeeze elbows towards each other. Hips come forward. Lift head, neck, and chest. Lift up and out of the low back. And open your heart to friendship. Open your heart to your community. And send something out to them. Care, connection, invitations, fun. Send something out. That's a part of you, a part of your true nature. And from here you can lift up and out of the low back a little bit, release the arms out to the sides and up, arching back. And then open yourself, become more porous to receive friendship, to receive invitations, even if you don't say yes, to feel the sweetness of others shining their friendship on you, their care. Take a deep breath in, receiving, practice receiving, even if nothing's actually coming your way. Just practice receiving and exhale, unite the palms and slide the hands down to the heart. Rest the thumbs on the sternum, acknowledging the heart center. And just take a moment to integrate. Notice what's emerging within you right now. And see if you can say softly to it, I see you. I'm right here with you. And I care. Good. And gently release the arms, softly open the eyes. And lay the belly down onto the floor. Laying down on the belly. Arms alongside the body if you prefer, or you can bend the elbows out in front and rest the forehead on the forearms. And just feel the body relaxing. Notice the encouragement to release, and then you can invite one or two more parts of the body to relax more fully. Not a demand, just an invitation. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel the low back rise. Exhale, feel the low back fall. Beautiful. And you can bring the back of the left hand onto the low back. Extend the right arm forward. Rotate the right palm up. Lift the head, neck, and chest. And imagine extending your hand to a friend or community member. Imagining that that friend is feeling lonely or isolated or socially awkward or is having some social anxiety as we reemerge, and just offer some care out to him or her. Lift the left leg. If you're interested, you could lift the right hand or lift the whole right arm if that's available to you. Reaching out, close the eyes and extend your hand in friendship. Inhale here. And exhale, slowly lower down and shift. Extend left arm forward. Bring back of right hand to low back. Rotate left palm up. Lift head, neck, and chest. Close the eyes and reach the left hand out in friendship. Tending and befriending. Lift the right leg. Maybe lift the left hand or the whole left arm if that's available. Inhale here, reaching out in friendship. And exhale, switch. Continue at your own pace, inhaling, lifting right arm, left leg. Exhale, switching, and so on. Please feel free to rest if needed. That might be enough for you already. Befriending your dear body, honoring its cues. Good. After the next full round, you can pause. Place the palms face down under the shoulders. Press up onto all fours. Round the back, tuck the chin, tucking the tailbone under. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Swing the tailbone up. Inhale here and exhale, rounding. And either continuing with this rhythmic movement or beginning to move more organically, swimming through knees, hips, elbows, shoulders, neck. Close the eyes and just let the body move you. Let the body lead for a few seconds more. There doesn't need to be any rhyme or reason to it. It could be nice to let out a few deep breaths. Nice sound through the mouth as we unlock places inside that have been a little stuck or tight or frozen. Good. Eventually lowering buttocks towards heels, forehead towards earth, and just resting in stillness. Arms extended out in front or alongside the legs, your choice. And just take a moment to integrate. And just take a moment to notice what's there unfolding within you now. What's the thought? What's the memory? What's the image? What's the sensation or emotion? Just noticing what's there. And then tend and befriend it. I see you. I'm right here with you. And I care. I care about you. And just notice how that experience responds to your friendship, to your care. Take a nice deep breath in. And allow for a long, slow exhalation. And bring the arms alongside the legs and lift the torso up. Soft face, soft eyes. And bring the legs out in front. Bringing the hands to the thighs, shoulders back and down. Take a nice deep breath in, lengthen through the chest and heart. And exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Feel free to have a slight bend in the knees to protect the health of the low back. And just melting forward. Taking your time, letting the body unfold at its own pace without forcing or striving. Staying attuned and listening. Staying in loving relationship and caring relationship with the body. And take a moment to bow down to friends that you've made as a young adult, graduating college, moving out into the world. Sending some gratitude to them. Taking a moment to acknowledge and to celebrate friends that you made as you became a mother. And the people that came into your life because you gave birth or adopted a child. And the community that grew around you, that you helped to nourish and grow. Perhaps the different people and friends that moved in and out of your life across the different ages and stages of your children's development. All the way up to now. And just sending gratitude out to all of them, whether they're still in your life or not, for touching your life and for supporting you along your path in some way. Some of them helping us to stretch and grow. helping us to learn something important about ourselves. And take a moment as we begin to close to thank yourself for the friendship you offered all of those people along the way. The people's lives that you touched. Just thank yourself for being a friend to others. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift the torso up, lift the arms up. And just take a few deep breaths here, calling on some support from the beyond, higher self or higher power, some aspect of nature that holds you, a wise, loving presence, a mystical figure, a spiritual or a religious figure, loving ancestors, or pets that are alive or have passed on that love you unconditionally. Just call in some of those supportive resources to support you on this journey of reconnecting with your friends. Ask for some support and guidance with this sacred journey of friendship. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lean back, bring the arms out to the sides, and just send each other some support. To the other mamas in our circle, send them support for the journey of friendship they're on. Send them some support for this re-emergence and this process of reconnecting with each other. And take a nice deep breath into that support. And exhale slowly as we lower down, receiving that support from each other. Hug the knees into the chest, receiving that support more fully. And you can either stay with knees to chest, or you can move into blissful baby pose, taking hold of the outer edges of the feet. See what feels best for your body today. Receiving the support from each other. And you can bring the knees back to the chest if you moved into blissful baby pose. And then bring the arms wide apart out to the side. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, knees to the left, head moves heavy on the floor to the right. Good. Inhale, knees to the chest. And exhale, knees to the right, head rolls heavy on the floor to the left. And continue at your own slow breathing pace. Just rocking yourself sweetly, slowly. Befriending yourself and your experiences. Good. After the next full round, you can pause. Feeling free to swing the legs up the wall or up the couch or chair or the bed. If you want to move into the legs up the wall pose, feeling free to cover yourself with a blanket or slide a pillow underneath the knees, getting a nice nurturing space for yourself. And today we'll just take 2 deep breaths and then we'll relax in silence together. So take a nice deep breath in, scrunch up the face, make fists with the hands, point the toes, lift arms and legs, squeeze the tension out of the body. Exhale and just let the tension release into the earth, relaxing fully. Good. Deep breath in, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, stretching the jaw, open the eyes, play fingers, stretch toes. Stretch open into the spaciousness around you and good. Close the eyes, close the mouth. And just allow the body to relax deeply. Softening the edges of the boundaries of the physical self. as you sense the safety in this space around you, in this moment right now. Just relaxing into the space around you more fully. Very gently invite the awareness back to the breath. And take a deep, rich breath in. And slowly exhale. And gently invite the awareness back to the physical body. And you can roll all the way over onto the side and just pause in a curled up fetal position for a moment's rest. Curling up sweetly with yourself. And you can press the hands into the earth, lifting the body up to seated, coming to a comfortable seated position. Closing the eyes, checking the posture. And place the hands on the heart. And I'll leave you with these words by Katagiri Roshi, who writes, "In the end, we are all just children, walking through this strange land between birth and death. None of us knows much. The best we can do is to stay close and hold hands." So in honor of engaging this courageous act of reaching out to someone in friendship, to metaphorically hold their hand again, in honor of this courageous act, we offer ourselves and each other and all beings a deep, humble bow and namaste. Namaste. So nice to be with you, loving mamas. Feel free to get some tea, cozy blanket, warm socks, and we'll come for our sharing circle to connect with each other. See you soon, about 5 minutes.